About 2 days ago, the PDP Governors Forum, headed by Bala Mohammed, called for an emergency meeting which took place in Delta State. These governors came together, to be able to discuss their position, towards the PDP NEC meeting that is fast approaching. At this meeting, it was decided that the NEC meeting should be postponed till March. This is like the fourth time the NEC meeting is getting postponed. The own reasons best known to these governors, they decided that it will be best for the NEC meeting to be shifted till February. And then also, at this meeting, it was decided that the PDP at the national level should obey the court's decision concerning the PDP secretary position, which is that Ude-Okoye should be allowed to occupy that position pending the time that, there is another opposing court judgment from a superior court. But anyway, now we are hearing from Anyanwu, blasting these governors that how dare you make such pronouncements. We have details in the rest of this video on what Anyanwu said concerning the PDP's decision. But before we go into all of that, if you have not subscribed to this channel or this is your first time here, please go ahead and subscribe, because what are you even doing on YouTube if you're not subscribed to Newsroom Nigeria? This is the place you need to be. So in order to stay plugged to this channel, just link up with us by clicking on the subscribe button. Like this video, also leave your opinions in the comments section below as well. The National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Samuel Anyanwu, has dismissed the endorsement of his rival by the PDP Governors Forum, insisting that he remains the legitimate occupant of a position. Speaking in an interview with Vanguard on Friday night, Anyanwu maintained that the Governors Forum is not an official organ of a party and its endorsement carries no legal weight. The PDP scribe rejected a communique issued by the Governors Forum after its recent meeting, stating that their decision was politically motivated and likely made to satisfy the interests of certain party members. First and foremost, the PDP Governors Forum is not an organ of our party, so I am unperturbed by the communique they issued after their meeting. One fact remains: I am the National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, he said. Newsroom Nigeria reports that he added that the Governors Forum is merely a pressure group within the party and does not have a constitutional authority to dictate who holds leadership positions. Remember, the Governors Forum is just one out of several pressure groups in our party. You can see even the communique they issued is adverse. There is a likelihood that they did what they did to satisfy Governor Peter Ubah of Enugu State, Anyanwu added. Anyanwu emphasized that the court ruling is in his favor, citing a recent appeal court decision granting a stay of execution on an earlier judgment that sought to remove him from office. The former governorship candidate said the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and our courts remain supreme in such matters. The appeal court gave an order for stay of execution of an earlier judgment, and the court's current position is clearly in my favor. There is absolutely nothing to worry about. He further declared that he is fully complying with the court order, and any attempt to recognize another person as National Secretary would not stand legally. The embattled PDP scribe also stated that the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, still recognizes him as the legitimate National Secretary of a party and will not acknowledge any other individual claiming the position. He stated, I'm complying with this court order, and in case they are not aware, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, will not recognize any other person besides me as PDP National Secretary. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. What do you all think of this? Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Rasak Oke says, it's unfortunate that people who said they are into politics to serve people are openly serving their personal interest. Otherwise, I don't know why, when the so-called pressure group that are funding and paying your salary are saying they don't recognize you and you still want to stay put. Another person by the name Amadi says, collect your money and fight your party. Anthony says, you didn't start it in Nigeria and will not end it. Mike says, those people some of you are seeing as evil in PDP are the only ones that meant well for the party. But unfortunately, those your angels think they are smart enough by trying to oversmart them. Our personal ambition is problem of PDP. They don't want the party to make plans for them. Everybody wants it to go his own way. No collective effort again. Victor Nduka says, Samuel Anyanwu, you're a fool. In Igbo land, Wike, boy zombie. Azuka Indima says, Anyanwu has always been a betrayer and greedy. He sold Imo governorship to APC. This is his end politically. Anerobi Jekwe says, Mr. Anyanwu, I know now that you are on a mission, ostensibly, to destroy PDP. What audacious statement that the governors from your party have no weight, power, and recognition. What a shameful and deceitful statement. Well, Mr. Governor, over to you. The time for action is now. Mr. Anyanwu must be shoved out of that office. He thinks maybe because of their inaction, that is, because of the inaction of the PDP Governors Forum, Anyanwu thinks that they have no power, whereas they are the one contributing to the party, they are the ones paying your salary. And how come you are referring to them as a pressure group? A whole PDP Governors Forum, you're referring to them as pressure group. That is, they don't have any say. They cannot tell the leadership of PDP to do this and they will follow. Okay, to start with, let's see if actually Damagu is going to agree to shift the PDP NEC meeting to March. Since, that is also one of the resolution made at the PDP emergency meeting that was held yesterday and day before yesterday, that the NEC meeting should be shifted till March. Let's see if that is going to stand. Then we'll know if they are just mere pressure group, as Anyanwu has called them, or just more than pressure group. Let's take one last comment. This comment is from Joshua Edet, says, but it's the body that funds the party. If it decides to withdraw from funding the party, will the party survive? That's a very important question for Anyanwu, because they seem to think that PDP Governors Forum, they are not important. Like they are just mere pressure group. Imagine you referring to them as just mere pressure group. A whole PDP Governors Forum, the governors of all, the states, PDP governors of all the states in Nigeria, you are calling them a pressure group, that their decision cannot stand. Anyway, we are here watching and we are going to know what will happen at last. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain for now, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.